My name is Khalid Hill, and I'm a professional tap dancer. I live in the New York area, but I'm originally from Boston. And it's interesting. I grew up in dance school, and I didn't have any fierce conservatory style training in tap dancing. I learned from regular neighborhood dance teachers that worked in the school that I went to for years, and I went straight from dance school to touring with Bringing the Noise and Bringing the Funk. So I kind of did what I guess not too many people have done who are currently on Broadway. I didn't have the conservatory style training. I went to a dance school, but that sort of bridged the gap between like the neighborhood level dancing and conservatory. I think one of the big things that I commend Deborah for is, and I don't know how she managed to do it, but her ability to kind of have a dance school that has such a balance of the community feel, family vibe, as well as the hardcore professional conservatory style. You know what I mean? She found a way to kind of bridge that. And honestly, whenever I come through and every time I teach every summer, I come through a little bit early to kind of watch the students, and I'm amazed at the stuff that they're doing. And I remember being in dance school and watching the special companies that did this stuff. I'm coming to Deborah's and I'm seeing the little kids working on some hardcore stuff. I'm seeing the older kids doing it. It's like the whole school has got this one overarching vision of professionalism, and I kind of really respect that. And there are very few schools out there that can kind of do that. It's a narrow balance. You can go to some dance schools and they're real like street and they're real kind of, grassroots with their approach. And then you go to other dance schools that are super conservatory, only the rich kids go there. Somehow Deborah found a way to kind of narrow that middle ground where she doesn't have a whole bunch of high-minded aristocrats up in here, but she doesn't have a bunch of street kids either. She kind of embodies all of them, you know what I mean? And I feel respected because I've always felt like I've danced with some of the high ones and some of the low ones, and I'm like a little riffraff, kind of out of the water, kind of trying to find that middle ground. Yet I come here, I'm feeling almost at home, like, wow, these kids kind of got it, So it's amazing to me that they're actually trying to figure out where they're going to exist because they're going to be losing the building soon. I remember talking to Deborah last year about that, and, she kind of had a lead on one place, the place that we're in now, and now this kind of fell through. And I can't imagine that a school with this kind of balance, having been running for so many years, I can't imagine this place not having, or this school not having an actual home. And this is a battle that I think a lot of dance schools in general kind of deal with. How do we kind of have the resources and the space to kind of keep doing what we're doing? And if there's anybody that deserves it, I think Deborah Mason does. She's put in the years. She loves the students. She loves the arts. She brings in people from different places, and she's not afraid to do that. Usually you got like dance directors that are nervous about bringing in other people because they feel like, all right, people I'll kind of shine me. With Deborah's more of a, everybody come and give what you got to my students. You know what I mean? And man, they need a home. Artists need homes, And it's very hard in this day and age to raise the money, with the budget cuts in schools. And so much money gets taken out of the arts, you know what I mean? Yet I feel like the arts are the primary vehicle through which we actually perceive culture and society, So if you take the money out of the dance schools and they have no place to really do their stuff, it's almost like you're taking the heart out of the city, you know what I mean? So whatever y'all can do, honestly, I don't know who am I pitching this to. Whatever we can do to get money to get the building, we need to get the building. I wanna come here next year and know that we're in a different place and we're not trying to figure out how we're gonna exist. Better, why not focus on the art and not have to focus on all this other stuff just so that we can do the art? You know what I mean? I wish more politicians thought like that, But yeah, hopefully we'll have a home. So let's give a home to Deborah Masons.